Hello, everybody, and I just want to say thank you for joining me this evening for our online training session. I do want to congratulate you guys for being our new hires. This training is about workplace ethics and behaviors that our company, ABC LLC, requires from their employees. I did email the PDF of this training session, so make sure you have that pulled up. And then let's actually just get down to it. Let me pull this up here. If you have any questions about anything I go over, please do the little hand raise, and I'll be sure to stop and help you out with that. All right. So, I'd like to start out with a quote here, just about employee satisfaction. Showing appreciation for your team and their performance will increase employee morale, retention, and collaboration. Happy employees have been proven to show increased efficiency and productivity. A survey of over 200,000 people conducted by Boston Consulting Group found that the most important factor people desire in the workplace is appreciation for their work. I found that on a happy employees are more efficient, more productive, and stay longer website article. And I really do find value in that. Nobody wants to work in conditions where they're not happy. Nobody wants to do any job performance that they don't enjoy or they don't feel appreciated. So that's one of our number one values as a company here at ABC LLC. We do like to have high satisfaction rates in our employees. So that ties along with our ethics. So our ethical commitment here at our company, we pay close attention to diversity, a safe workplace, alcohol-free, drug-free workplace, avoiding conflicts, personal relationships, outside activities, and a shared responsibility to each other. So these are the topics that we'll be going over in our training today. And we will start out with diversity. So our company believes that behaviors such as discrimination, harassment, or violence will not be tolerated. Race, color, religion, age, gender, disability, and national origin is to be shown respect at all times. Abusive conduct by employees will result in termination, and acts of stereotyping, threats, teasing, bullying, and intimidation are unacceptable. So I do have a little activity for you. I like to call these the what if. They make you think. So what if you overhear a coworker making a derogatory comment about another team member? What would you do? Or what should you do? So there's a few different acceptable answers for this. You could say something directly to the coworker who made the comment if you feel comfortable. You could go to your manager for support. Or if either of those don't work, contact human resources. You can do so anonymously and make a little note to them, and they'll research into it and make sure that it won't happen again. So that's a thing to think about. You know, if you're put in that situation, what would you do? Moving on to a safe workplace. So here's another quote. Practicing workplace safety has many benefits. Installing this policy to the ethics of businesses can reduce stress of the employees, prevent injuries on the job, and improve quality and loyalty of workers. I got that from an article titled "The Importance of Safety." So all of that is true. Nobody wants to work anywhere where they may feel they may get hurt. Nobody wants to feel unsafe. That would just make me stressed out. I'm sure you would feel stressed out if you were constantly on your toes thinking, oh no, something's going to happen. So we like to practice a safe and healthy workplace. It's important for the well-being of our employees. We do require all employees to comply with laws and company policy to ensure that it is safe at work. We don't tolerate violent behaviors, and they should be reported immediately. Unauthorized possession or use of weapons while at work or on company property is prohibited at all times. Even with permits, we don't allow any type of weapon. We do like to practice good security habits and be alert and aware of our surroundings. And we do ask that any hazardous conditions be reported right away so that we can fix those and prevent any injuries in the future. All right, and that ties along closely with, our alcohol-free and drug-free workplace policy. Again, I'm going to quote something from Wilcox. He said, drugs and alcohol in the workplace can result in fatal accidents, injuries, extra sick leave, loss of production, poor quality, decision-making, theft, higher turnover, and disciplinary actions. So lots of horrible things could happen. Save that alcohol drinking for after hours. We don't permit it at work, and especially illegal drug use. It can result in termination. So employees are not permitted to consume or distribute alcohol or illegal drugs in the workplace. An employee under the influence of alcohol or illegal drugs would be escorted immediately off the premises and then terminated as well. We do have the right as a company here at ABC LLC to drug test employees at random. So keep that in mind, and it's all for safety. We want to have an ethical workplace here. So we like to avoid conflict. So let's go on to that topic here. Employees are responsible for ensuring their activities and relationships do not affect work performance. So let's do another little activity, a moment to think. Would public disclosure of my action or relationship cause me the company embarrassment? So it's something to think about. Is your relationship conflicting with the work that you do here, or is your actions going to affect your performance? Does your social media post portray you positively in a good manner? Well, it won't affect your work. It's things to think about, especially with your social media. If it ties in, if you list that you work at ABC LLC, you really have to be cautious of what you share, because that will could potentially hurt you. So let's move on to the personal relationships. Let's go into that a little bit more. Avoid situations that involve doing business with friends or family. You don't want to be put in that situation where they expect more out of you than what you can do. Don't use your position in the company to get benefits that are not available to others. Again, think fairly. Don't use your position to do more than you should. Let's see. Understand the restrictions that relate to working with someone you have a personal relationship with. So again, let's do another what if activity. What if your mother comes in and wants to hire you as her representative for ABC LLC, and she doesn't want to work with anyone else because she's so excited you just got a job here and she wants you to be the one to help her? Can you assist her? No. We don't do business with our friends or family members. You can't be involved in your mother's business with our company. You can't be involved with your best friend's business with this company. And we like to say, if you've been in their house, you can't help them with their needs here at ABC LLC. It's depending on, the business type and identity and partner, with the right vendors, you have to be very careful with who you're doing business with. Let's see. So that takes us to our outside activities. So your outside activities may not interfere with the company. So you may not allow the time that you spend on outside activities to interfere with your work. You can't be engaged in a business that competes with our business or work for a competitor while being employed at ABC LLC. So let's see, to sum it all up, we have a shared responsibility to each other. Treat others with dignity and respect. Report unlawful or abusive behaviors. Discrimination is not tolerated. And do your part to promote an alcohol and drug-free workplace. You can find my references at the bottom of this PDF here. So if you have any questions or concerns, feel free to reach out to me. Thanks for joining, and good luck in all you do here at ABC LLC.